What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, Capri Social Network. So, in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing another reaction video this time around, and I know it's been a minute since last time I did a Kendra G reaction video. This is on behalf of a woman, believe it or not, and I find it very hard to believe, who is a 40-year-old virgin, who is also waiting on her ideal man who she could be able to marry, spend her rest of her life with, and also start a family with. As a matter of fact, have not just kids with, but twins with. Believe it or not. Just think about how delusional she sounds by saying this. At 40 years old, which is very rare to be able to find as a virgin, especially as a man. Anyways, let me proceed to the video.
This is the premium Garmin Duffel 45-liter by Half Day. It's a transforming 2-in-1 travel duffel bag for long.
Hello?
Hey, Kendra.
Hi, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, is your name Melanie?
Yes.
Melanie, where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Chicago. Yeah, I remember when you was in Chicago.
I just left Chicago a year ago.
Yeah.
Okay, Melanie, how old are you, boo?
I'm 40. I'm going to be 41 December 14th.
Okay, happy birthday on the way. So you're a Sagittarius?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I have no kids.
Okay. No kids. What you do for a living, boo?
I'm a multimedia expert, so I have my own business.
Multimedia expert.
Yep. I have a multimedia company.
Okay. And have you ever been married?
I've never been married. I've been engaged once.
Okay. So we got Melanie, Chicago, 40, Sagittarius, no kids, a multimedia expert.
Can I share something, Kendra?
Sure.
I'm also a virgin. I'm waiting for marriage.
You've never had sex your whole entire life?
I've never had sex my whole entire life. I'm waiting for my husband. I want to have twins or triplets.
So let me get into this. So did you get...
Now, how many of you think that she could have kept that to herself? Not realizing, in a sense, it's a good thing, but then again, in another sense, it's embarrassing as well, due to how people are shamed now for being very sexually immoral. In other words, for not believing in partaking in any kind of sexual activities, including oral sex, which, if you want to be technical, is still engaging in sexual intercourse. Anyways.
Get raised in the church?
Yes, I was raised in the church. But I mean, still, there's Christians that still have babies. So it's still a decision that I made that I wanted to wait.
So you're a 40-year-old virgin?
Yes, the real 40-year-old virgin. I get teased a lot after the movie. Men? You said, huh?
Are you into men?
Yes, I'm definitely into men only.
Okay. So this hasn't been a challenge for you for the last 40 years?
Yes, it has been. People I got curves. People think since you Black, you're supposed to have kids, you're supposed to have had sex, you're supposed to be out here. So people get, confused and say, what's wrong with me?
Now, I hope this isn't too invasive. So let me try to ask it in a PG-13 way. Now, you're a virgin.
Yes.
Do you use toys?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. We'll leave that at that.
I don't insert anything. So I don't insert anything.
Okay. I'm just curious. All right. So she is a 40-year-old virgin and you are waiting to marriage.
Yes.
Okay. So we got Melanie, Chicago, 40, Sagittarius, no kids, multimedia expert, never married. So when do you tell men that you're not going to have sex unless you get married?
Well, I've been on the Steve Harvey show before and some other show, and they told me, do not share that. My dad told me, do not share that. When you get down to it, where you're about to get physical, then kind of share that. But I feel like I should share with people in the beginning because it comes up kind of early. They'll ask, how many bodies do you have? How many? So I tend to share, and, either it can make somebody feel like, hey, I want to shy away, or they like, oh, I'm going to be the one. It end up being like that.
So, they say don't share it, but you went on the Steve Harvey show. You're on public platform talking about it. So it's kind of hard to keep it a secret if you on a public platform. Okay. So
Now that happened. I shared it when I was 28. That's when I was waiting. When I was 28. So fast forward, that was a lot of years from now. People wouldn't think I still will be holding on this long.
So have you not met anybody serious enough to marry?
Well, I mean, there's been situations where I got close. Like, I've been out of a relationship 3 months now, and me and the guy with the premarital counseling and everything, but he lied about his religion. He lied about wanting to have not an open relationship. And I'm like, I'm not down for that. I'm not trying to share.
You're not trying to what?
I'm not trying to share.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were engaged?
I was engaged before, yeah, and that was college, so it was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, but the guy you were just talking about, y'all went to pre-marriage counseling, right?
Yeah, it was like we met, and then after like a month and a half, he was like, "Hey, I feel like I want to marry you, and we was like, okay, well, let's go through premarital counseling first, and then a lot came out of that.
Oh, so y'all went to premarital counseling, but y'all weren't even engaged.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do it. All right, Melanie Child. Now, I always say nothing can surprise me, but then something always surprises me. In the 4 years of hosting the show, you are my first 40-year-old virgin.
Okay. That's all good.
So let's start. What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Christian man. I'm looking for an honest man. At this point, I'm open with his race. I've typically dated African-American men, but I'm open. I want him to be a good communicator and just pretty much tell me what you're looking for. Don't play like you are one way and then we get closer and closer and then you share with me some deep, dark secrets. Somebody who doesn't have like a whole bunch of kids, baby mama drama, because I'm not bringing that to the table. Somebody who's stable. I have my own vehicle, I have my own place, that type of thing. And I guess somebody who has a family-oriented way about life. I don't want somebody who's like, I'm done with kids. Somebody that want to be married, because there's people that have been divorced and they don't want to get married no more. I run across that a lot. And so they like, no, I've been there, done that. So I want somebody who desires to have marriage, who desires to have kids, and somebody who has a positive attitude, who's funny. I don't want nobody who's just like a stick in the mud. So yeah, let's have a good time.
Let me ask you this now, because you say you want kids still. Have you froze your eggs?
I have not froze my eggs, but I get them checked on. So I go to the doctor regularly, and they say I'm good to go. I'm just
for all women who want motherhood and haven't found the right person, freeze your eggs. You invest in your hair, you invest in your wigs, you invest in your clothes, you invest in your lashes. If motherhood is something that you really want and you haven't found the right person, freeze your eggs so it can buy you more time. So I would say with you, yes, you can I have friends that have babies at 40, but it does get more challenging the older you get. So This is something you want for sure.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about it a lot, but I suggest, even if you in your 20s, if you're a career-focused girl, if you just know motherhood is something you really want, the younger the better. The younger the better.
Yeah.
So I would say you should do that just in case you don't meet a guy until at a time where it might be too late for you to have kids.
Understood. Yeah. I get I get things checked regularly, and it's so crazy because like I got my first pap smear last year because I was so scared for anything to happen. Like, I didn't want my hymen broke. I didn't want none of that. And it's my OBG. She's so funny. She took a picture of my hymen to let me know it was still intact.
With Spectrum Internet and Spectrum Mobile, get a fast, reliable, and seamless connection wherever creativity.
Hold on. They said, why do I always tell this? Because we don't talk about this a lot. And I know women who are older than me, that regret not having children because they never thought about freezing their eggs.
Sure.
So this is just information I'm giving to women overall, because some women don't want to have kids and that's their right. But there's women who genuinely want to become mothers, but still haven't found a husband or a person to have a child with. So it does give you more time. It's things that men don't have to always think about, because men with strong sperms can have babies in their 60s. Like, but then some men don't got strong sperms and they can't have babies at all. We don't talk about that though.
But then too, They say old sperm can create problems as well. You can end up having unfortunately kids with special needs.
Well, yeah,
You know?
I mean, it could go both ways, but I just want to give that. Let's continue. All right. So, what are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are liars, cheaters, people that's into poly. I don't want nobody that's smoking. You can drink. I'm like I said, I want a Christian, so somebody who says, "Hey, powers of the universe," and they believe in.
And might I add, why she's saying that she wants a guy that's a guy of good morals who doesn't believe in getting high, things of that nature. Must she realize, because it's already hard enough to find someone who's a virgin at her age, whether you may be either a man or a woman, it'll be even more harder for her to find her ideal guy, a guy of good morals, a guy for the most part that's into the Lord, due to how so many of us males have so much pride to the point where we feel like we don't have to always depend on the Most High for the most part. That's why, for some of you who may have never known this, us guys, instead of us turning to the Lord and going on our knees to pray whenever we may have some certain kind of issue we're dealing with, we may either indulge in having sex with multiple women to get rid of our problems. If not that, engaging or indulging in heavy drinking of alcoholic beverages. If not that, partaking in drugs or going to shooting ranges, smoking cigarettes, because some of us guys are heavy smokers that what it may be involving either smoking cigarettes or smoking marijuana. Back to the video.
Reincarnation and all this other stuff. No, I'm good on that.
Okay, you're good on that. Mm-hmm. Should he look a certain way?
Yeah. I mean, nice teeth, good hygiene. There's people that got really terrible hygiene. You look at them and they don't look like they would smell, but they do. And so, so good hygiene, keep himself up, clothes clean, haircut. Just have a good outlook on life. Living. They're enjoying life. Optimistic. Somebody that's the glasses have full instead of half empty.
Okay. So, all right. Excuse me. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, I want him to make, enough where he feels he's stable to take care of a family. I'm not gonna say the amount because I'm not a gold digger. I have money of my own as well. But I mean, we'll be putting our money together and making it happen. So,
okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Let me see if I can sit it somewhere.
Someone said I can say I never drink, smoked, or indulge in drugs. Can we see you? Your camera's not in your favor. Can you put the light? It's the way your light is positioned.
Okay, let me move it around.
All right, okay, this is better. I don't know why. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, all right. You just showing your butt. Okay, but I think you can get your body, girl.
This is my boobs too.
They're telling me to ask you, are you in a hotel?
I'm not in a hotel. This is my place. This is my house. My house feel like a beach, little chilling place. Like it's a condo.
Okay. All right. So we got Melanie, Chicago. Do you want the guy to be in Chicago?
I would prefer, because my love language is quality time. So if I'm not feeling around the person, I'm not feeling loved. So quality time, acts of service, and gift giving. But that's number 3. So I just want the person around, and I want the person to be thoughtful. If you sharing something with the person, they listen and taking it in, like, oh, I remember your birthday. Oh, I remember your favorite color. Just little thoughtful things, because I'm a very thoughtful person. So I like, giving the person things that they like as well.
Okay. All right. Melanie. Okay, so I know you are a virgin, but when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was 3 months ago. And, I've been dating since then, but nobody's really been sticking out to get in a relationship with. So I do desire a relationship. I just need one relationship, one good hubby, and then one good family. Okay. And my parents been married for over 40 years. My grandparents was married for over 60 some years. So I believe in marriage, and I know marriage still exists. A lot of people don't feel like it can last, but I believe it does. And that's why I've been, just not settling for whatever, because I know it exists.
Could the guy have kids already?
He can have kids. Yeah, he can have kids. Hopefully it ain't about 5 different baby mamas. It was somebody trying to talk to me. He had 10 different 10 kids and like 7 or 8 baby mamas. I was like, what? No.
That's a lot. Okay. So we already know you've never been intimate anyone. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I guess I've been working on not being so forgiving. Like when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, and move on, not waste time, because I ain't got all the time in the world. I'm 40 and I want to have kids. I want to have a family. So I think just being too forgiving of things. And then when I see signs or people tell me stuff that I've experienced before, even though it's a different person, that could be the same spirit. I got to move on.
LiftedTrucks.com, America's #1 custom truck dealer. We now have multiple locations in Arizona.
Say again?
Even though it might be a different person, if I see signs that I've seen in another person of the same spirit or the same quality things that's going on, I need to move around because I don't want to repeat a cycle. So, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. We already did the Kendra Cam. 3. We already did that. So that was your 3 flaws?
And then I guess, some people could look at being a virgin as a flaw. So, because I'm not having sex, but I mean, I've been in long-term relationships. People can still have orgasms without having intercourse, and stuff like that.
She said people can have orgasms without having intercourse?
Yes, I had my first orgasm by somebody just kissing my neck. It's so weird, but I mean, I don't know.
What you gonna do when the real thing happens? If you get an orgasm by him nibbling on your neck, child. Now, I don't know. You probably gonna have a heart attack when you actually have sex. They're gonna have to call 911. You're gonna be in the ER.
Hey, let it happen. I'm ready for a new experience. I mean, I've been 40 years in the wilderness. Let me find my promised land.
Okay, so why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Melanie?
You said what now, Kendra?
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because he gonna have a good time still. I'm funny. Like I said, I'm optimistic. I don't tend to I always try to find the good in the midst of everything. We gonna eat some good food. I mean, I can cook a little, so we gonna we gonna binge watch some good shows. We gonna make it do what it do.
Okay, let's get into it. So it's Melanie, Chicago, 40, Sagittarius. What's the age range you want to date?
Oh, they can be I don't know, like 33 to 52, something like that. 52. Mm-hmm.
52. And she's a multimedia expert. She has her own company. Never married, no kids. And if you don't know by now, she is never had sex. She is waiting to her wedding night. So she is a 40-year-old virgin.
Yes.
All right, let's do it, honey. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I didn't finish my profile, Kendra. I gotta do that.
All right. So you gotta finish your profile. What will your name be?
I'm going to stop this here video and finish giving my 2 cents. Now, good luck with that, sister. And I do mean good luck, because at your age bracket, it'll be very hard for you to find your ideal man. Especially, I mean, you may be able to find a man still due to how you say you have been in relationships, and excuse me for stumbling across my words, but within your age bracket, it'll be very hard for you to be able to find your ideal man. The first and foremost, tie the knot with, and be able to have kids with, because think about how if you want a man, within your ideal age bracket, especially one within your same age, must you realize, my sister, it's more and more guys within your age bracket that are going for way younger women that may be as young as 25 years old, in some cases younger than that, because they look at women way younger, where us men look at women. For some of you women who may have wondered, why is it that some guys like women that are way younger, way much younger? One is to help them continue to feel youthful, for the woman to help them to continue to feel youthful. And another reason is they just look at more younger women as much more attractive, who are much more exciting when it comes to being intimate when it comes to being in the bed when, if you catch my drift. Anyways, make sure, like always, you like, you share, you comment, and subscribe. Until next time, you guys have a good one.